Hello, adult artists. I wanted to take a minute to give you a preview of art class and provide you with some helpful tips to being prepared for class. In this art class, we are going to be doing our three-dimensional collage hot air balloons. And so let me switch over to our materials list so we can talk a little bit more specifically about what we need to be prepared. I'm going to share this one. There you go. Okay, so you can see over here, we need a placemat, blue construction paper, a brown piece of paper that is our 2x3 size. We're going to need a white piece of paper, approximately 3x12. And then we need 1/2 inch strips. So I'm going to kind of walk through how I would do that. To start you out, you're going to need 5 colors that are that 12x3 inch size, not including your white one. So 5 additional pieces of paper that's this size, and I'll show you how to turn those into strips. You're going to need a glue stick and scissors, and this time I'm including a circle tracer template. So I have that as well. So I'm going to pop over here and show you my camera and what I'm working with here. So, okay, so reverse order of what we just went over. Here is my circle tracer. Okay, and you can kind of see, oops, go back. There's my camera. Circle tracer. All I'm going to do is cut this out so you could do that ahead of time so that you're ready. And then I'm going to put that on and trace around it in class. So we need that tracer. Okay, and then the other things we talked about were a pair of scissors, our glue stick. So we have those for our project. Oh, I forgot to mention a crayon, and it's not on that list, but we will need a black crayon as well. Okay. The next thing on the list are those 5 colored strip sections. So I'm going to take my white and my brown, which I already mentioned, but I'm going to put those off to the side. And I'm making these 1/2 inch strips of paper. They don't have to be perfect, but we just need these strips to kind of do the top part of our hot air balloon. So that's my blue background paper. So what I'm going to do is I have 2 here as an example, but I would need 5 different colors. I'm just going to put and choose one of them. I'm choosing the lightest color. At the top of here, I'm going to mark with my pen my 1/2 inch marks. So here's 1/2, 1 inch, 1.5, 2, 2.5. So I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strips out of this one and 6 strips out of each other color. And that should give us plenty of strips for our project. So I'm coming down here to the bottom, and at the bottom of the paper, I'm also marking my 1/2 inch marks. And then all I'm going to do is take those marks with my ruler here and my pen, and I'm going to connect them to make my strip. Okay. I'm doing this with marker so you can see. If you did it with pencil, it'd be a little less noticeable if you get off the line. So I probably would do this myself with pencil. And that way also if the ruler slips or slides on me, I can fix it. So preparing this ahead of time will be super helpful. Now you can prepare this or you can prepare part of it and then have your young artist finish it out, whatever you think is best and going to make you guys most successful. So after I have all my lines drawn, I'm going to grab the other papers, stack this up nice and neat. And then I'm going to grab those scissors and carefully holding this tight, cut this out. Now if you need scissor practice, if your young artist needs practice, you could draw the lines on all 5 pieces of paper and they could cut them out separately. And that would be perfectly great practice. Or if they don't need the extra practice, you can stack them up like I did. It does get to be a little bit cumbersome to kind of hold this in place. So if you have any of the binder clips, you can always put your binder clips on your, where's my other binder clips? I have little ones here. On there, kind of like your helper hand to hold those in place. Okay, and then you can start cutting. That's also a good way we can adapt that, and it holds it nice and steady. And then you just kind of have to move them out of the way as you continue to cut down your strips. So when you're done, you'll end up with a nice stack of strips. If you want your, I did, 2 different colors here, and I have all 5 different, the 5 different colors in my stack over here. If you want your hot air balloon to be only one color, you would need more strips of the same color. Okay, so you might need 5 strips of yellow if you want your hot air balloon to be all yellow. I just wanted my hot air balloon to be full of color. Okay. And then when you're all done, all you have to do is stack these up and put them someplace safe so that you have them for our class. So this is my last strip to cut. There, I'm running into my clip. Take that off for a second. And my last strip was a little bit thin and my first strip was a little bit wide, but it's not a big deal as long as you have nice strips that are sort of even for the project. So I'll put those into my stack. Okay, and then the only other things that I did mention but that are on the list, don't forget that black crayon because I forgot it. Another piece of white paper that's 3 by 12, a piece of brown paper that's 2 by 3, and then our construction paper for our background, and then a gluing placemat. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. Thank you, adult artists. Let me get rid of this. And that, there we go. Thank you, adult artists, for helping us get prepared for art class. If you have any concerns or need any help, please reach out through email and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. I look forward to seeing you, all of my young artists, prepared for art class here very soon. See you then.